Welcome everyone to my new cryptocurrency prediction video presentation for Terra Classic, a crypto that is holding the spotlight at the moment, outclassing a lot of the popular altcoins and having a good time in the markets. So I would like to share with you more information towards December and having a good time on the topic. Let's just discover the language of the market, guys, for something that has been at a very interesting side of the business, including the ability for you guys to make the right decisions. There's something that I'd like to tell you. When you look at the trending cryptocurrency, there are some of them that you definitely need to know to avoid. For example, these cryptos that do 1,834% for the past 7 days and 7,000% for the past 30 days, this kind of meme tokens during stages like that with such numbers are something that you should avoid, especially if you have that percentage after of $6.5 million, which is there's a very small amount of volume for that percentage. Like this kind of cryptocurrencies of gorilla needs to be avoided, guys, by you at any means. Don't look at those percentages that you could have made, because in order to earn those things, you have to lose 10 times more. So keep that in mind. Going forward with Terra Classic, I did post about it on the other days, especially 2 days ago in my YouTube video on my channel. And I was talking about when the chart and the situation was, as you can see it right there. So I was basically pointing out in the video, right now we're at the 2.33 minute, that the market is going to touch basically the upcoming supply level. We were trading right there, and guess what's happening right here? The market has touched basically that supply level. The target from where we were trading at that time till the supply level is 27%. So this is something that anyone could have achieved simply by watching this video presentation and me talking on the topic. Now there is a little side note for this. Anyone interested in one-on-one coaching, in becoming a trader, and this is only for serious people that are aiming basically taking advantage of the upcoming bull run and preparing before it starts, having your weapons ready to go, and make sure to select the best targets out there when it comes down to your performance. You need to learn how to trade, folks. So between A to Z, you're going to learn with me live one-on-one in a private coaching program intensively. I'm going to talk about this at the end of the video. I also have a complete trading done for you, completely outsourced for you, where you have no prior fee, only commission from the profits achieved. Very simple and straightforward. I'll talk about it at the end of the video as well. Now, what's happening with Luna at the moment? Well, we are just facing exactly what we haven't been expecting for days. The supply level rejection at that time, I'm going to zoom in a little more for us to see the details. The rejection level has just started, and it's also influenced by the way Bitcoin is moving along the way with yesterday's rejection. So we're actually preparing to enter in December with an energy and a vibe of a pulling back, which isn't a problem as soon as we are not going to close below this wick right there. So there is a wick which ends on 9,100s. You don't want to close a daily below that, which would mean for us to establish a lower high after the market is bouncing from that point, right? So then you are in trouble with that lower high, and for sure you're going to have some difficulties dealing with that. However, there is a long distance in order to close on a daily below that. It should be a retracement of at least 23%. And if the market is not going to crash, we don't get that. If the market is crashing and we get those things for our coins, then unfortunately the continuation of the rally will take a little more time, which usually should not be a problem. But in the way people think that the markets are needing to behave is a little tension out there. People want to see results after the days. People want to see results by yesterday if it's possible, and they would like to make that 100% by the day before. And this is basically, unfortunately, the reality that we're facing within the markets. A lot of the people trade in a massive and wild ways, especially on the long run, which is not functioning. There's times when you can accelerate, when you should accelerate, and over the time, this is paying off. Might not worth basically, and might not be the smarter decision here or there, but at the same time, some of the trades will basically pay out so well when you accelerate that you might not even imagine this time. So Luna Classic is basically in a market shape where we are no longer having difficulties getting out of the current supply level we deal with. I was most likely focusing in this. Oops, let me just grab my brush. I would like to focus on that area in between the golden pocket and the ultimate supply level at the top, around 20,000. It is a crypto that is based on news, guys. It is not a crypto that is based on anything else. Depends how the community is driving. And in order to have the community pumping this, you need an environment allowing you to do this. When the community stops moving these cryptocurrencies, they are sort of a way slowly bleeding downwards, taking up a lot of the long orders from speculators that are continuously wiped out with stop losses, and the selling pressure generated is pretty much constant. So it's pretty hard to stop these cryptocurrencies when the environment is not favorable for bullishness from going downwards. It's pretty hard. Although you can definitely see that throughout the history. And if you've been here, just like I've been here since 2014, then such situations and scenarios have repeated hundreds of times. Now, this is what I would like to target basically for the moment as per the upper side. And then what about for the lower side? Well, you know, that wick is very satisfying for longs. Under the wick is a problematic situation where that wick right there is very satisfying, especially that this top right here is most likely following a mixture with that wick. Wick is basically the shadow either above or below the candlestick body, and this is something usually the markets are enjoying to charge. Therefore, we are looking for paying attention to those levels, which is why we have at the moment on my trading account on TradingView, I have somewhere around 60 and so alarms set. If the markets are going for all sorts of cryptos on that direction, I get my alarms triggered, and I consider a very close research model towards that. We activate basically a comprehensiveness throughout multiple timeframes for the bot, and the bot shares with us the ability, if it is time or not, to proceed with an entry at a time we're actually expecting the market to start dominating again. So this is usually a procedure. Now, you know, overall, the cryptocurrency we're looking at, Luna Classic, is one of a kind that you would not wish to miss out on the profits as soon as it moves, but at the same time, you don't want to sleep in a crypto which is just based out of pump and dump situations. So it's not one of those altcoins that is constantly having the ability to collect organic movements, unfortunately. But there's this type of cryptos as well. There's audiences enjoying such things too, and it's not like I do not take part of the process. Either way, I enjoy being part of all the type of cryptocurrencies. It's just that I'm trying to explain to you guys without discriminating in between the categories of cryptos or based on their nature, that one is better than the other, due to the fact that it depends on your desired styles and what do you personally enjoy and willing to risk, willing to approach. Get yourself all the information needed, study the topic, and before you touch something, make sure you are completely and fully responsible because, you know, the situation in the crypto space sometimes is wild, as we already know for years. That's pretty much all on the topic, folks. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed this one, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and simply, if you care about education, if you think being prepared before the bull run starts with a high-level education one-on-one with me live, where I'll take you by hand and teach you how to trade, share the screen with you, give you homework, share with you on the lab trades, and participate in the whole process just like a one-on-one mentor does, completely on your needs and desires. This is something that I'm performing, one-on-one coaching. Register now for more information, jump on a free call with me, and find out more on the page. Great. As well, further done for you trading. If you want to be part of What Do I Trade, then feel free to look after. No prior fee, only commission from the profits made. and we are straight on that. All the resources can be found in the description area and comments area of the videos, and you can reach out and contact me, complete the forms, and join. Have a good time, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk to you soon.